Welcome. Hi guys, welcome to live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So second day of the trading week, we can see the market is absolutely volatile and we can see that the price is trending at the moment. We saw a good move on Gbpusd from the level that we have bought back to back to winning trade. Yesterday one is from here, today one is from here. The one that we did yesterday, if you guys remember, I think it's here. So that one was also massive. So looking at the one that we did yesterday on GJ, so this one, so there's one here yesterday. From that zone the market has bounced, and later we saw that GJ has broken this low and has given another a big trade. At the moment I'm waiting for another entry. And Amol Hassan, sir from Bangladesh. And Amol, thank you very much for joining. Afternoon, Eskim, hello. Sir, Music World, can't hear you, thank you. Can't hear me, really? Hope that guys you can hear me. Can you let me know if you can't hear me? I hope that I'm heard and listen properly. Hello, welcome. Don't know why this. So I would appreciate if you say yes when you are here. We can hear you. Thank you very much. All good. Of course, thank you for your hard work. Educators, welcome. Thanks for your appreciation, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. I see a lot of support to this channel from all of you guys. That's why you are growing so fast as a trader, as a trading community. And you can see that the market also giving us a very good trade. Our previous session had a very good one, GJ. I would like to see some trade again in that way. Good afternoon, all the way from South Africa. Love your channel. Thank you, Kelly Boga. Welcome. Absolutely. Your love, that is what we need. Corinne, good afternoon, coach. Thank you. So I'm just waiting so that everyone is showing up. What's happening with the gold? We can see that there is a big bounce on gold here. Look at this, is a 4-hour candle, a very strong bullish momentum on gold on the 4-hour time frame. From the daily, after previous daily, here is a very narrow green candle. The market has just got a bounce to the upside. We look at the weekly chart, we can see that from the weekly there is a shooting star, and today you can see the news is coming in just a matter of 2 hours, and that's where we can count on, because you can see on gold, as probably you guys have seen my weekly forex forecast on gold. If you haven't watched that, I'll recommend you to watch it. And this is what exactly expected in the weekly forex forecast. If you guys watched it, that don't miss out if you haven't watched, because this is where you learn the real trading. So I have also clearly explained why I think that gold might be moving up in that area with the weekly forex forecast. and we can see that there was a very good reflection of that in the market with the weekly forex forecast. So if you haven't watched it, then I would recommend you to visit the website now, subscribe to the channel, and then you can go to the playlist, watch weekly forex forecast. Will give you a clear idea about what might be happening here. Now at the moment we look at, this is the weekly chart, and weekly time frame is higher time frame. Always looking at higher time frame will give you a clear direction in the market. So looking at the bigger picture is the key to unlock the secret of the market. Okay, so always you look at the bigger picture and then scale down to the lower time frame for an entry, because there is a candle within candle that you will see in the market. When you look at the bigger picture, you can understand what the market is planning for move, which way. Now looking at the monthly, previous month, this is the February candle, which one basically a doji, and March was a big one, a big bullish candle. And if we look at the daily, okay, so the market is basically respecting the daily 10 EMA. Okay, so if you look at the daily 10 EMA, you can see that it's respecting that, and what is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. So if you look at here on gold, we can see that from this 10 EMA the market smoothly got a rejection. So we might see that now the price could try to break this high to create a new higher high. And looking at the intraday here, there is this breakdown was a complete liquidity grab, and we can see that after testing it's now just bouncing up. So you might see that the price now will try to revisit that imbalance here above 2000 level, above 2012. So high chance that gold might remain to the upside. So any pullback on gold to the downside will be an opportunity for us to go long. So we'll be waiting for the price to to drop for a deeper pullback, and then we will be looking for entry. If you look at here, you can see that this is a gold chart, and in that gold chart this is a move. Okay, so here is big nice looking trending market structure, guys. It's a very nice looking trending market structure. We can see that from the lower time frame on gold, the trend is a little bit of exhausted, but that might give a local breakdown. And I think that with the upcoming news we might see the market is getting very volatile, and then we should be able to find further entry opportunity in this market. So gold for me, it's now preparing for most likely another flight to the upside all the way. Thank you, nice place. So it's everything from Melbourne. Thank you very much. Good evening, Katie. Welcome Melbourne. Okay, in my local place. Good afternoon, sir. Another moment to experience profit. You are loud and clear. Thank you, friends. About gold, sir. Yeah. Good evening, coach. Yusuf, afternoon. Boss. Thank you very much. So, okay, now if I look at here on, if we look at, this is a 1 hour chart on gold, and if you look at this current candle, and there is another one before the news, So we might see until the news a bit in a consolidation, and what I think that with the news we might see the deeper liquidity gap and then continuation to the upside. So it's currently the price has just filled that imbalance here. If you look at, so we talk about that imbalance in our previous classes, previous live session. So now the price has filled that imbalance, but it formed this pattern which is in fact a bullish pattern, very strong breakout. I will be waiting for now a deeper pullback and then continuation to the upside. If we look at, and I think that long term we might see that the gold is making this. So something like a kind of channel it is forming. So the price after a pullback we can expect it go ahead and forming a new pattern before dropping back down again. So any deeper pullback in this market is where we will be looking for entry. This is a clean bullish move, and now it's in a narrow consolidation pattern. So news might give a local breakdown. That's what we are looking for, that local breakdown. So looking at the 1 hour and the lower time frame here on gold, okay, so this is the 1 hour move, a complete bullish move here, and with that bullish move so this is what we need, this local breakdown here. That local breakdown will be absolutely important for us to see that the market has broken any of this swing low, and then we can look for any kind of entry coming along the way. So this one is with gold. Let's quickly look at what's happening with the Gbpusd. Now with the Gbpusd also we can see some local breakdown, which is essential to see. Also, I'll be discussing about the trade that we have opened on GJ in our previous session to see what was the reason behind the trade. And in the meantime also I will appreciate your support to the channel. I see that like is almost 1/5 of the views, so if you could give a thumbs up, so smash it, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. Gbpusd, if you look at guys here, we have entered the trade. Now let me see that overall picture in the market on GJ. there's a 4-hour candle closing, and the market is now again dropping down to that liquidity zone. Let me draw this potential support here on Gbpusd. We look at here, and from the 1 hour we can see that on Gbpusd here also the market is creating a pattern. If we look at the 30 minutes here on GJ, okay, we can see that from the lower time frame perspective, okay, so here is this is a bullish market structure long term, and any drop below this important support level will be an opportunity for us. You guys with me? I think that is dropping down for a potential okay. I will place a buy limit here on GJ exactly at 91.348. So let me see how many pip here. It's a bit longer, but I'll be posting 18 pip stop loss here. So 18 pip stop loss, buy limit at 191.348. We'll be targeting here TP1 at this level, and we'll set a TP2 later. So buy limit at 191.348, stop loss at 191. This one, which is 164, and later I'll be explaining why I'm opening the trade. Should you stay tuned for that. If the price dropped that far, not dropping, no problem, we can readjust always. Being patient is key. So I put a buy limit on Gbpusd in that area, expecting it to drop and then break that low, trigger our trade around 18 pips stop loss. So if we look at the intraday time frame, here is we can see that there is our previous session's price action. GBPJPY, for me, we might see that this pattern here is a bullish pattern, and expecting for the price to drop a bit more downside and then to give us that entry. So from the local time frame, this is the entry, 191.34. so this is our entry, 191.348. so buy limit and stop loss at 191.164. TP target at 191.616. Hope that guys, you're enjoying this live session. I would appreciate your support. If you are enjoying, giving a thumbs up will be helpful. And in our previous session there was a trade, if you remember, yesterday also we had a big trade on GJ. And yeah, absolutely, any trade I will be looking forward to share with all of you. And what we can see on gold here, there is a local breakdown with the news coming up along with gold, and we see that other USD pairs, euro dollar, also had a breakdown in that area. So with that, on gold also having a rejection, I think with the news coming up we might see now some local breakdown. So we can see the 15 minutes here. So there is a 15 minutes bearish price action, so that might lead this price to come back to this 20 EMA. There's some local breakdown and waiting on GJ to give us that. Okay, so here is so far we can see, you have to see that if there is a big shift in the sentiment, then we need to maybe set back and watch the market. But at the moment, so far, we see that breakdown. Okay, our buy limit is on GBPJPY at okay, so buy limit on GJ is here. So this is a significant level of support. Let me know, guys, are you with me? What are you doing at the moment? Victor, good day, sir. Thank you. Your analysis on GJ. Yeah, we are. This is a bull market, but I'm seeing that how the price is reacting to that level. News is coming. 12 minutes left. What news? 12 minutes left. I don't think there is any high impact news at that moment. I think the news is on 1 a.m. today in my zone. So if I look at the Forex factory calendar, so maybe low impact. So that the news is just in still 1.5 an hour for CV consumer confidence. Tomorrow coming on AUD. So there is a news coming today at 1 a.m. which is a couple of hours later, 1.5 an hour, and then tomorrow in the morning in my zone is coming up AUD CPI, and then next day, that means that on Thursday is a big day for all of them. So you might see that on Thursday, so the market might be moving very aggressively from Thursday morning. So basically tomorrow on New York session we might see huge movement as CV, so FOMC member will speak, and before his speech even it might go for a sideways, and then we might see that breakout with the 2 GDP on CAD and GDP news, and followed by the same day with 2 high impact news on gold, which is the Thursday in the London session, in New York session time, which is showing as Friday here. So that could be absolutely a big one, and the market might just start breaking down after those news. So okay, what happened with GJ? It's got a bounce and it didn't trigger our entry. No problem, let's find out. So Gbpsd, it didn't trigger. Guys, just how to go the bounce, because it's a very aggressively uptrending market at the moment. I expected a bit more downside to trigger us. This is from an order block on GJ. So the price has got a bounce from an order block. Okay, we see that the USD pairs are downside. Gold is having a local downside here, and this is a very important swing low, another liquidity zone on gold. So any breakdown on gold also might be an opportunity for us. If GJ didn't trigger, we'll be waiting for another entry on GBPJPY. in our previous session, that one was also, you know, very strong trade, a very good one. Okay, GBPJPY has bounced without taking us, right? So we need to close that pending order now. At the moment, it is gone. So we'll be entering again once we find that. At the moment, let's take that out, that pending order. Was expected one more drop. Instead, we see that it has a bounce. So it has gone. Okay, so I have closed pending order. Because it got expired, we expected to drop further. So you see from the support level, it's got a bounce. So you might, it might just go back again. So no problem, we will be entering again once we find that. I think the market is trending. So any time we find an entry, we will be taking that into consideration. Here is from the support level, we can see that it's getting bounced, so which is a sign of bullish momentum, very strong bullish momentum on GBPJPY. So just we need to find a suitable entry. And one very important thing, as you know that guys, is that you need to see that the directional bias is very important when you are trading, right? So if you look at this market on GJ, the directionally we are, yesterday we had a massive trade on GBPJPY. Today also we had a massive trade on GJ. You guys had that trade in our previous session. So it's all about, we know that the directional bias on GBPJPY, and that's had given us that entry, and now we see that directionally we are correct, but the entry point is still not there. So it's important that if you are trading for some time, you know that very well, patience, how it is important. So are you on buy or sell? Gbpusd, gold, please. Victor, thank you very much. Is there gold buys on 3192 to, okay, I'm sorry. Harry, welcome. Can we delete GJ? Yeah, I have deleted GJ. Okay, so no problem. We'll see. It might manipulate here a bit more. Okay, it might manipulate here a bit more. There is a 4-hour candle closing. So this candle close is absolutely important, because if you look at here, you can see how many candles crossed. So that's a very strong liquidity gap here. That might bring GJ now moving back to the daily resistance level. So here is there is one resistance here on the daily, which is 191.84, and even breaking that low high is also possible. So this rejection on GBPJPY from the support level. So I would like to see that this is now a very significant liquidity zone. Again, we will be waiting for the price to break that liquidity zone and then to give us that entry. So it might just break liquidity zone and then to revert back again. For retesting 2186. Yeah, gold has broken that liquidity zone. Okay, so if I go back to gold here, gold is very bullish while it is coming down for a pullback. So I'd like to understand that what the market is doing while we are looking at Gbpusd. This is a very interesting price action on GJ. 2 cash sessions low is broken in Gbpusd. So this is a absolutely currently a bullish trend, and you want to keep sharp eye. As you have seen yesterday in this NY session live, we had that trade on JJ, and also today early we had a London session, also one Gbpusd. So when the market will show its hand, you will understand it, guys. So make sure that you always remain positive, right? Very important. Remaining positive means that being optimistic, being hopeful, and yeah, this is what the most people are missing at the day. This is a time of where social media news playing a big role, right? And very hard to remain positive and happy, energetic, right? So you need to create a filter to filter out. Always assume what you want to see in your experience. This is a big thing that majority of the people are missing these days. Yeah. Assuming the things that you want to see, it's the key. So you might say, okay, I'm assuming that the trade will go in my favor. This may not work out all the time. You might assume that the trade will go in your favor, but you might see the trade is going against your favor. So then how does the assumption work also in that case? Assume the trade to go in its own way. That's the real freedom. Okay, so it's like, for example, don't tell the universe to give what you want, but tell the universe to give what it wants to offer you, and then you choose from it. That's where the real things comes in. Okay, so if you look at that's how we can, especially when in the beginning stage of trading, it happens that we try to impose our will to the market. Every trader, even I also. So it's like saying, for example, I strongly believe that the market will go up. So that's how I'm imposing my will to the market. And when it happens, if the market doesn't go that way, then we feel wrong, right? And when we feel wrong, is very difficult to handle that. And that's why trading is so hard for some trader, is being wrong, but still you are confident that you are a good, profitable, consistently profitable trader. And by realizing it, you actually become a trader. Okay, so always be on that. Okay, so always understand that being always right is not the habit of a profitable trader. The habit of a profitable trader is that you will take you the trade in your own term. So you have your own rules, you have your own discipline, you have your own strategy. If the market give you a trade based on your strategy, you're gonna take it, otherwise no. Okay, so that's how. And that's why it is important that you know exactly what you are looking for in the market. What you are looking for, can anyone tell me what you are looking for? There's a big fair value gap in 2179 to 2189. Okay, so where is that? 2189. Yeah, it's a huge fair value gap, and that we'll see that how far it is coming to retest. That is absolutely a big fair value gap, and there is a long week candle is formed, as you can see. So now how far it is dropping. Okay, so this is a huge fair value gap, and we see that there is a local downside, and from that local downside the price might now feel that imbalance here, which is highly likely. And as there is a news coming, this is a big gap. Let's see how far it is being able to drop, or it just consolidating in that area and then reversing back from this level, which you could see depending on how the market is evolving. Gold is bullish but short time is bearish. Yes, we will see that gold is bullish. Yes, and you can see that gold is yeah, it's a long-term bull. Okay, so there are two things that we need to look at here. One is the global trend, the other one is the local trend. Okay, so global trend and local trend. Okay, so probably you are very familiar with the global trend and local trend, but you might not know what is a global trend and local trend. So basically nearly there. So if you look at the global trend, is where the major direction of the trend, right? And this is the daily support here. In case gold is dropping to these daily levels, I'll be interested to go long. And we can see the market now dropping to this. Yeah, this is now approaching that fair value gap. So the 30 minutes time frame. In 1 hour, in the next hour, there is a news coming up, so that might lead this price to drop a lot in that direction. So some of the levels that I have drawn here, this is the daily, some of the levels are daily levels. So if the market is being able to drop to those levels due to the news, yeah, we can look for entry. So here is a clean move to the upside from the 1 hour. Let's see the Fibonacci perspective, if it is aligning. So the golden ratio is exactly on the top of this level. So we can see that golden ratio is aligning with the previous resistance, turning support. Here is a this fair value gap is, we might see that fill depending on how it is doing. One of you have said that there is a fair value gap. from 2186. Yeah, 79. So 81.79. Yeah, let's find out now. Okay, GJ is also has got a long rejection here. Gold also having a long rejection. Okay, now we'll be waiting for this imbalance to fill, and anytime we might see that potential rejection because it's a big bullish move. It's dropping down again. It's important to see that the market is coming to a very significant level before we open any position. But what I think that it might even possible for the price to retest and grab liquidity from this support level here. Couple of levels that we can look at. Today's low is here, and if it is doing that, that's gonna be huge. So I would like to see how the market is doing here. We will be keeping eye. I'll take a just 30 seconds break, guys. Don't be like, don't feel bored. Just send a text on the live chat. I'll be back. Just 30 seconds break. All right, I'm here. I'm back. Thank you. Okay, so what we can see that in gold in that area, okay, here is what we can see. this is a clean red move to this fair value gap. There is a weekly candle here. Look at the 1 minute chart. There was a big drop here. So the way gold is trying to revert, we might see a complete rejection again before it bounce up for our closing with a long wick at the top. Now it is also important because there is a wickless candle, so it is possible also that there is another wickless candle and then filling that wick as well here, depending on really how the market is doing, is very important. Because if it is closing with a big body, which is 1 minute is still remaining for this candle with a big green candle, if it were a smaller smaller body, I would say that it dropped and then could go back up. So it's still possible for gold to return again back. From the 5 minutes here, we can see that the market in this lower time frame, we could see, so I was looking at in-depth understanding of how the market is doing. So here is this is the 5 minutes price action, and in this 5 minutes price action, you can see the price is slowly building up in that area. I would wait for another drop, and if we see the market has gain a huge momentum, then we can look for that potential entry. Okay, so the bias now in both sides, but the bullish is higher because the global trend is up. Okay, now the candle closed on the intraday. Seen a 4-hour candle close here. So gold has closed with a long wick. How far it's gonna drop will determine when the market will go up to fill that long wick here. So there is a complete green. It's a full fair value gap. It's a full imbalance here. How much it's gonna drop will be important point to look at. So in a worst case scenario, you could see gold even coming here. Okay, or we might see it slowly returning from that level, depending on the price action. Okay, here is 5 minutes candle forming, trying to form liquidity candle. See here, is trying to form a liquidity candle. Okay, so if this one is closing, still 2 minutes, 3 minutes to go. I have to take a little bit of risk here. I will be going long on gold from this level, and the stop loss is here, TP target is here, 2 to 1 reward to risk. I know that it's a bit risky, but make sure that you are not risking more than what you can lose to afford. Afford to lose, not lose to afford anyway. So, and yeah, let's see. It's a very quick call, but another alternative. So let me first open the position. I always late in my entry. I have entered anyway, so just reduce my risk by moving the stop loss a little bit. TP target here. So I'm long on gold in this setup. So entry, I have entered at 21888 something, depending on where you, so I have entered at 2189. Stop loss at 218551. So in my actual account is 2184.90. TP target at 2196.28, but in my account is 2197.04. 2197.04. Yeah, so that's the trade. I have opened gold buy. Make sure, guys, you are not risking more. Anything can happen. I saw there is a potential liquidity gap here, so this is what the price might move up or it might drop further. Liquidity gap here. So depending on how the price will be doing, we will be holding the trade here. Let me make sure that, guys, you do proper risk management. So it's important that you do proper risk management. I am running a little profit here. So this is a trade that I have opened just now on gold, and my stop loss at 2184.90. I would like to see some movement in this market, and once we see the price has moved well above, we'll be securing some profit here. Okay, so it's moving in the direction. It's moving in the direction, and are you guys with me? So we had our previous session, we had GBP trade. Okay, so running profit. Come on, who is making this sound here? Oh, so many pages that I had to. Okay, so okay, so you see that some kind of reaction here. If it is dropping again for another liquidity, that's a different story, but expecting it to if we look at the 4-hour here, this is a bullish candle on the 4-hour time frame, and if it drops here, if it revert back here, then it might, that could be another level that we will be looking at. But at the moment, let me see what it is trying to do here. I'm expecting it to go at least to this level 21.93. Okay, so unless it's gonna got a reversal complete. So from the 15 minutes, so I'm long on gold, guys, and okay, so how this candle is closing, very important. It's 5 minutes one. Are you guys with me? Sure you are not risking, not over leveraging is very important. Please show gold. Yeah, seeing an opportunity. Okay, in gold. Yeah, I will know there is a rejection. So we'll be discussing in depth on understanding the rejection and all of them. But first, let's see what's happening here. Okay, what kind of price action it is forming. Yes, here is a consolidated zone here. Might be bounce. Okay, good afternoon, sir. Where is the liquidity falling? So this is the 15 minutes, and now if this candle, this 15 minutes one, is not closing, it's not going up, that's gonna be, see, this break on gold is, should see that bounce, unless big boys are very hungry today for bigger liquidity grab. But at the moment, I'm expecting it to, the next one to fall, to move up, okay, to create another candle to the upside. If it reach this much, 21.93, if it reach that far, we will be taking partial profit and we'll move the stop loss at entry. But at the moment, unless if it is getting another liquidity here, I'm at my entry, so nearly at my entry. Okay, now here is, here we go. Okay, want to see that it's reverting back. So we had our previous trade on Gbpusd. This is the another one that we want to secure profit, but to secure profit, we want to see that the market has been able to bounce to the resistance level here from the 30 minutes, and yeah, so the 15 minutes, I would like to see that it's closing as a bullish candle, so that the next one also trying to form and going back to that resistance level here. All right, guys, are you with me? Let me know how are you doing. Make sure you're not doubling up the risk, and always doing the risk management is the key. Okay, so if you don't know the risk management, I have a trading plan. There is a free trading plan available for you to download from the description of this live session. So if you go to the description of this video, you can find a free downloadable trading plan. which is basically a demo format. You can rewrite it for yourself. There is a risk management component in it. I would recommend you to download it right now. Go to the description of this video, download it for free, rewrite it for yourself, and then reread it every single day, so that you know what you will be looking at in the market, what you should be doing when you are trading. It's very important, guys, that you have a trading plan. So here is gold. What I see, that there is a potential for upside on gold, and make sure that you always, when you are trading, you are doing the proper risk management. Is very important as a trader. If you are not doing the risk management, chances that you're gonna be keep losing as a trader. So we see that the market is going so far in our favor on gold. We are second trade of the day. The GJ trade we have opened was a very good winner. Now gold trade running in profit, expecting it to go up and to give out the full profit. And then also I will be discussing the trade, so make sure that you stick till the end of this live session to know why I have opened the trade and how you can take the full understanding of the strategy that I'm using to trade the market. Okay, so this is the strategy. You can see that here is, if we look at this this TF indicator. Now this TF indicator is one of my favorite tool that I use to understand when the market is giving me the strategy, the trade. Now TF strategy is one of my favorite trading strategy, trend following strategy, because I love to trade with the trend, because when I open a trade with the trend, even if I am wrong, I still can get good profits with some trade, even if the trade, I mean, directionally, if I am wrong in my entry, but from the directional I can take the better profit from all trades, many trades. So make sure you always trade with the trend. Now this TF indicator available for you to access from your dashboard. If you have joined us, make sure you join the VIP Telegram channel, and also you access the student dashboard where you can access this trading tool, so that you can use it for your trading as well. And I don't recommend you to use this trading tool without learning the strategy, so that you always use this trading tool based on strategy. And so if you have access to the trading tool, first go through the video of the strategy and then use it. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm always available for all the members and for all the members here as well. So don't hesitate to ask any question, because when you ask question, you basically learning and growing as a trader. It's not important the answer, is the most important is the asking the question. So make sure you ask that question. So here is, we can see that gold, this is the 15 minutes candle, closed as a bullish candle, expecting it to go up again. Let me see. Yeah, so we can expect it to go back up to the resistance. Okay, so I am long on gold at the moment, running in profit. You see here. Okay, now here is the key to see that it's going to go up. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? We are running up how many pip? Around 34 pip profit running. Yeah, 30 pip, 34 pip profit running. Another big one. Okay guys, another big one. Okay, so now I would like to take 50% profit, and the rest of the 50% I will be keeping running, and I will move my stop loss at entry. Okay, so I'll take the 50% profit. I have taken the 50% profit, moving my stop loss at entry. So moving my stop loss at 21.89. Okay, I moved my stop loss at entry. It's now a risk-free trade, so I close 50% profit. Move stop loss at entry, so which is now a risk-free trade. Okay, so I moved 2 pip above my entry, so in case the price is coming down, also I'm covering the spread, and I have secured 50% profit on that trade. Okay, we will be looking for another one, guys. It's not the end, it's just beginning, so make sure that you stay tuned for that, and let's keep trading and finding the best trade possible in the market. So here is, we might see now a bit more deeper drop. Now if it takes us from the trade, that's fine, we have secured some profit. And now this is a 30 minutes and 15 minutes price action. I will still be holding for the rest of the half for this full profit. Let's see what the market is doing here. We can see there is a news coming up. Okay, so that news might make things very volatile, very clumsy. So I would like to see the news calendar as well. So if we look at the news calendar, which is coming in my zone 1 a.m., which is 40 minutes from this time, CV consumer confidence, and then coming up tomorrow, AUD CPI. After tomorrow, FOMC member Walker speaks. Then coming later, GDP. So very, very volatile and some coming. Okay, so let me see what's happening with the gold, and then we'll jump back to the GBP/JPY as well. Let me know how have you gone with that, goes this trade. Is okay for some entering the market at the moment. Okay guys, I would appreciate your support to the channel. If you smash it, will be really helpful. I see the likes is still not 100, so let's make it to 100. I pause for 2 seconds. Probably you are following us long time, but forgot to smash the subscribe button yet. Definitely worth doing. There's a lot of content in that channel, will help you to grow as a trader. Thanks for the support to the channel, and thank you for all. Okay, so let me see. That's encouraging. Welcome. Is it fair to trade now since the risk is not that risky, or is it fair to trade now since the risk is not that risky? What's the philosophical word that? Thank you, coach. Yeah, coach, take us through how to take 50% profit. Do you enter 2 entries? Okay, so yeah, there are many ways you can do. You can enter 2 entries. It's up to you. Okay, I'm still on, or I'm out. I'm still on. Stopping down here. Okay, might still on, but depending on what might be doing. Okay, so to take the 50% profit, there are 2 ways. You can enter 2, but sometimes it takes time, right? It's time. If you are using pending order, you can use 2 entries, but to take 50% without 2 entries is just close half of the position. Okay, for example, if you open one lot, buy, okay, on your MT4 you have option to close 0.5 lot, so it will show you close 0.5 lot with profit, and that's how you can close 50% profit. Okay, so I am out with the rest of the half, break even rest of the half. The first half is in profit, the rest of the half is break even. Sometimes, I in this kind of trade I normally sometimes take the full profit, but we will be entering again. Let's see what, because it left an imbalance here, and it's also risky for us to let this trade run as well, because with that imbalance it might just break this low and then and then just stopping us out. So but still we might be able to find another entry. If it is straight dropping here, we can look for another entry. Okay, to profit on gold. Thank you, good, welcome. How can we take 50% profit with 2 entries short on Gbpusd, sir? Okay, so hope that you are understanding. Taking 50% profit is just simple. You just need to close half of the position. All right, and there is another important thing that I got, guys. Today you can see that we have opened our GBP/JPY trade. Probably you guys have experienced that. Nice one, right? Now gold trade. Now how do you learn those strategy? That's the main point here in this live session, is to learn the strategy is very important. Okay guys, so it's important that you learn the strategy, because if you are not learning the strategy, then it's not, 1 trade, 2 trades you copy may not make you profitable over the long term. So always I would recommend you to focus on the learning the strategy. Okay, because if you are on the group, even I saw that recently many of you have joined in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. If you are on the group, then I would recommend you to go back to the old comment. You'll see that when you watch all the commentary on the VIP Telegram channel, you'll find the old commentary as well. I would recommend you to watch all of them, as much as you can, as many as you can, so that you understand that I explain what is the reason behind the trade, what is the strategy behind the trade, and also go through all the courses on the website, so that you are understanding what strategy I'm using to trade those market. In addition, also don't hesitate to ask any question that you have, because I'm always here to answer any question that you have. So it's very important that also you remain discipline. Okay, you see that we had opened 2 trades today, both of them winner, and we need to hold that profit, isn't it? We need to keep that by remaining disciplined. Now GBPJPY, you can see that it dropped back to that support level here. And so it's a little bit of choppy, and yeah, news is coming in around 30 minutes, so that might make gold and all the instrument very volatile. Okay, now we'll take partial profit, work on MT4. Yeah, of course, it work on both MT4, MT5. Absolutely work on both. Okay, not only MT4, any platform should have that option to take the partial profit. It's very simple. Many traders does this, so especially if you are swing trading, then definitely also any kind of trading, partial profit is sometimes essential, because when traders when traders move the stop loss, make the trade break even, traders wants to cover the commission and all the spread and everything, so partial profit is essential. So it's available in all kind of platform that you can look at. Okay, here is now the way gold is coming at the moment. There's chances that now it might try to break this low here. Okay, so because the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can see that it's now dropping to another liquidity zone. Okay, so to 2186 level, it's trying to break that low, and with that break, if the market is coming here, then we could see that there is a potential. If we see price action confirmation, yeah, we can look for another entry, but at the moment, patience, guys, patience. Okay, money comes from sitting, not from trading, according to JC Livermore, legendary trader. If you have heard of him, we have few books that I have read on him. You can read that. In his biography also I have read. So JC Livermore is in that time there was no PC or anything like that, but there is some wisdom that you can gain from them, because they are the legendary. Okay, so there are many quotes that I really found. Okay, so according to him, buy the market which is fully bullish, sell the market which is fully bearish. So after I read his quote on that, I stopped looking for the top to sell, bottom to buy, but looking for a market which is fully bullish to buy, and looking for the market which is fully bearish to sell. So it's a big lesson that you can learn, because it's sometimes uncomfortable feels to buy when the market is going up. Feels like that, okay, it's gone up, now it's time to drop. That's how we think, but it's the other way around. So always look for the market which is fully bullish. Now, how do you know that a market is fully bullish? Okay, this is the question, right? This is what we will be answering in this live session. Make sure you stick till the end of this live, and let me know, guys, if you can hear me. Hope that the mic is working well, and also don't hesitate to give a thumbs up here. Clement coach, please, what do I do? The trade seems to be faster at my end. Gold is already running on red candle M5 my end. Please, what's your advice? Okay, so when he goes to profit, just close it. That's the advice that I can say. Is that 2188 is again entry point on gold. Look, the price level is not something that I will be considering for entry, but price action confirmation is the key. I go again, do the course on your website, and now I'm seeing the strategy on the chart easily. Well done, well done, well done. It's already running the third candle on gold on M5 at my end. You are late to close the trade, my friend. Okay, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, coach. Very good. Okay, so now let's look at the next one, what we see on JJ here. Okay, now GBP, JPY. And gold. Struggling to signing to the causes. What do you mean by struggling to signing to the causes? Sophia, welcome, welcome. Good job, good job. Okay, you are late to close. Okay, yeah. All right, here is we can see that gold is from this level, it's rejecting from that zone. And if we look at, let me see here on GBP, JPY. Yeah, I would like to see another trade if possible today. Okay, gold is, it might try to grab that liquidity here. We'll look for another one. We see that, so make sure guys you stick till the end. So there is only 25 minutes for the next news coming up. What's happening with the dollar yen? Okay, dollar yen looks to me that slowly turning to bull market, still in a sideway. But it's 10 and 20 minutes closed. So when the market trends, shows a very clean direction. Okay, what we can see that the dollar yen, we look at here. Now on dollar yen, if you look at, you can see this is a local bullish trend, and I think the dollar yen, if you look at here, it was in a very long trend and then has gone a completely narrow sideway movement here on dollar yen. Okay, so that sideway movement might dollar yen start another breakout. because it's in a very narrow range, any breakout will give another uptrend or downtrending market structure. From the intraday here on dollar yen, the price is slowly, for me, it's slowly turning to bullish, because if you look at here, you can see that the market is respecting this dynamic support and grabbing the liquidity from this support is a sign that dollar yen might revert back to the upside. So any time dollar yen is breaking out, we'll be looking for entry opportunity. And in the meantime, let's see that some of the USD pairs, I'll just quickly skim through all of them, including the NASDAQ and US30. Just to see that how the market is evolving from all the pairs. Just have a look at, and then we'll jump back here to the real trading. Euro USD, we see that there is a long rejection from the top. Okay, among all of them, we see that gold is very promising at the moment. Gold and Gbpusd. Gbpusd a little bit of choppy, but lower time frame is nice at the moment. It's trending in the lower time frame, so I will be waiting for another entry. Once you find that, especially gold, you can see it's now trying to break that low. Okay, it's breaking that liquidity zone. All right, it's breaking that low. Okay, and that's basically bringing that price to another level, another feeling another imbalance here. It's a massive drop. That's a massive drop on gold. It's dropping to the daily support. Okay, so once we find that another arrangement, we'll be taking that, pull up it. It's a complete breakdown to this support level. Okay. The price has dropped to this significant liquidity zone, and this is now a massive move. So if the news is bringing that price well below this level, okay, that's gonna be huge here, because if the news is bringing this price below this level, the price already tested the 20 MA on the 1 hour. This is also the 4-hour support, and getting a rejection from here is possible because it's a very high liquidity zone. Okay, so there is a news coming in 13 minutes. I would like to see your opinion on the news. Do you think that this news is gonna be a catalyst for gold? And let's see the DXY. Let me see, where is DXY? I don't know why this changed here. So if you look at the DXY, if you guys look at here DXY, and DXY has a drop here to this very important support level, and we can see that with the drop DXY now slowly trying to bounce. So that bounce might, if you look at here, you can see this is the daily chart on DXY. And do you think that DXY is going to move up to create a new higher high? There is a long wick here, or it is continuing to drop because there is a channel here. So what's your opinion? Because if we see that DXY is going up, then gold is going to bounce, and in that case we might see that, because it's just mirror. What do you think, that what's your view on gold and DXY? I would like to post a poll. Let me see what community guys everyone is thinking. Let me know what's your view on all of them. I'm posting the poll. Cast a vote. Let's see what's happening. So let me cast your vote and see what's happening with DXY. Based on that, also we'll have a good idea of what the market might be doing here. It's getting a rejection from here. So if that's the case, we might see that continuation, or it's gonna just again will drop again. So what's your view on that? We see that JPY just keep pushing down here. So there is a lot of imbalance here on JJ, but it's approaching the daily support. A bit more choppy at the moment here on GBP/JPY. We see that nice trend on euro dollar and all the USD pairs trending nicely. including the GBP USD. See, nice trend. Except the gold. So there's 8 minutes to go for the news. I want to learn and make hard work. Please teach me. Samir Mishra. I want to learn and make hard work. Please teach me. Hello, coach. What are of the indicators are you using? Okay, so good question. The first one is, I want to learn and make hard work. Please teach me. Yes, this is a very good word that really touched the heart. So you want to learn and make hard work? Absolutely, you can do it. So this is what needed for being successful in anything. Willingness to learn, willingness to work hard, and then drop the resistance. Okay, this is also very important, guys. Keep in mind that you see that in trading, it's not all about just learning a strategy trading. It's also you need to drop your inner resistance, okay, which is very important. As we discussed in the beginning, that there's one famous quote from Jesse Livermore also. He said that the trader's greatest enemy himself. So I can teach you everything, all the strategy that I am having. I can give you everything. But you need to know where you need to work. Look, hard work, more often work, but at the same time, hard work is not always the solution. Okay? So then what is the solution? The solution is not the hard work, is combination of all of this together. Okay? For example, you need to do the hard work. Imagine that I have given you a spoon. You see that this spoon, they talk about sometime, and I give you a cucumber. See the Lebanese cucumber. Right. Now, that cucumber, I give you a spoon to cut, and you do a lot of hard work to cut that to make a salad, right? How about I give you a sharp knife and then make the salad? Do you need to do hard work? No, you don't need to do. You just need to do a little bit of effort and it's gonna happen, right? That's what you need to understand. That so you need to become before you do the hard work. So becoming is very important. What do you want? You have to become. How do you become? Everyone is, every one of you can become when you become a conduit. So what is a conduit? A conduit is empty. For example, if you look at this one here, it is a conduit, right? It's empty. So you have to become empty. And then you can become anything. Let the conduit to flow what you want. Now, how do you do that? I can give you a simple exercise to do that, and then hard work will work on. Then my teaching will work on you. The first thing that you need to do is know exactly what you are wanting out of trading. You might say, I know very well. Most likely you don't know. Okay, so you need to know exactly why, what is the reason behind the trading, what is the objective behind the trading. Okay, goal, you need to set the, you need to have a clear understanding of your trading, why you are trading and what's the reason, what is the reason you are trading. And once you know that, you can easily become what you are looking for. And the exercise is that figure out exactly what mostly you want. You want to quit the job, or you want to make an extra income for your family member, or you love traveling, you want to travel. What makes you mostly emotional when you are trading? And then once you figure that out, the next thing is be on that state of having those things. Okay, these are the missing piece of the puzzle that many people don't do. So first thing is figure out what you want. Next thing is drop the resistance and become that. Okay, it's everything is here and now, and you can access everything once you know exactly what you are wanting. And then do the hard work, see what happens. Definitely guaranteed it's gonna be your reality if you do that way. Because if you are not empty, and if you keep assuming any kind of outcome that you don't desire, then it's not gonna come to you. Okay, so you need to first find out exactly what you want and be on that state that it's already there for you. You just need a little bit of time to access those things, and then work on that faith, learn the strategy, grow as a trader, trade with me, join the academy, but do that at the same time, and then you can become that. Okay, so let's see, the news is coming and we should see some good movement. And as I mentioned, you can join the academy today to learn and grow as a trader. There's a lot of tool here. We have our automated system. You can access all of them. You can learn the strategy with me. You can trade with me every single day in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So I would recommend you to join right now using the website link below this video. You can find it, but also become. Okay, I can give you everything, but I can't make you until you become. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, now the news is coming in just a matter of 1 minute, isn't it? Let's see. Yes, 1 minute. Why? See, gold is an important zone. Yes, we can see that good move on. Let me find out. Pending. Why is it still pending? Come on, market already moved. Still not moving, and it's pending. Really very interesting. Okay, so it started to move now. That's all right. It's now still okay. So it has come down to be negative for DXY, and we see we might see now a bit more upside. And on gold, let's see what's happening. We see that the data has come out to be a little bit of negative for DXY. Now it's important to see what in fact it's impacting the market. How it is impacting the market is very important. Gbpusd is in a choppy, we will not be looking at. And here is on gold. Look at the daily. Okay, now here is what we can see. After the news, it's with this long week candle, the market is trying to build up the pressure. Here as we can see, the market is forming. I think we might see, because it dropped to that support level, we could see now potential rejection to the upside. Could see that. Eurodollar also has got a bounce from here. Figure it out. How it has impacted the gold. So DXY, okay, we have seen a little bit of gap opening on DXY after retesting the 20 MA. Because we see that rejection on DXY, we need to see what the market is doing here. Okay, so here is the market didn't make a very strong move because there is only one news, and that might take the price to tomorrow. There is a tomorrow there is a UD. Tomorrow UD. I saw that the market little bit in a trend on gold other than anything else. It's now reverting back from that level. Okay, what happened with the Usdjpy? So there is a massive liquidity gap on dollar yen, and we have seen that there is a breakdown. So that's the yen pairs are getting weaker, and we see that on gold is the market after this breakdown, if it is forming any kind of double bottom or a clean change of trend, we can look for potential entry on gold. Let's see how the price is doing. Based on that, we will be entering any position coming along the way. I think that gold might be now forming any kind of pattern in that area. So if we look at this lower time frame on gold, we can see that the market is trying to bounce from this level, and this is a clean bounce here, and we'll be waiting for the price to give us any kind of entry again on gold. So guys, are you with me? Thank you. Welcome. Coach, can you check Usdjpy? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Gold might continue to downtrend. Yes, absolutely. I had a question. Hello, coach. What are the of the indicator you are using? Okay, so the indicator that I'm using, I guess that you are asking about these two indicator, and also you have a our TF strategy indicator. So basically, the indicator that I'm using, two of them are moving averages 10 and 20 EMA. And there is another indicator that we have, which is the TF strategy indicator. This one, which is the paid. This is our TF strategy. If you are our member, you should be able to access this indicator from your dashboard. This is our TF strategy indicator. If you are our lifetime member, then you can access them from your student dashboard. Now, to access that, you need to be a lifetime member. If you not yet, then I would recommend you to do so. You can visit the website now and then join us to be part of trading community, where you can access all the trading tools, all the strategies, all the trade that I'm posting. Also, you can access all of them once you are our member in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So now let's see what the market is doing. We see GJ has got a significant rejection here on Gbpusd, along with what we see that on dollar yen. Also, there is a rejection on dollar yen. If you look at Usdjpy, where is Usdjpy? So Usdjpy has got a rejection here with a multiple liquidity gap. So with the news, we can see the weakness on DXY. As the data came out to be a little bit of negative to the DXY, we see some kind of reaction in the market. We need to see how far it's gonna remain, while we see that gold is trying to bounce from this level. And I'll keep trading, guys. We'll try to find the best trade possible in the market to enter. As you can see, today we had two trade, one in Gbpusd, the other one gold. Both of them has come out in our favor. You want to trade like that, always quality is more important than quantity. So when you are trading, it's important that you always focus on the quality rather than the quantity. That's how you can keep all the profit and let the bad trade just pass by. Okay, so that's how it's important that you develop that very strong mindset, very strong trading psychology when you are trading. And it was a good session as well, guys. After the London session, we had another big session we have completed, and I would like to thank you, all of you, for joining this live session. And before I leave this live session, I would appreciate your support always. If you subscribe and watch all the content on the channel as well, it will be helpful to you. And in addition to that, if you want to be considering joining us today, I can give you the website link. You can find website link in the description. Also, I can share with you in the live chat. Once you click join now button on the website, you will be able to join, access and be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, where you can learn and grow as a trader with me. And also, any question, don't hesitate to ask the live agent on the website, and she will be able to help you anytime if you have any question. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you again trading live together again tomorrow. Very volatile day, big day coming up, so get ready for it by keeping all the profit in your account. Is very important. Okay, don't over trade. And with that being said, thank you very much for joining this live session. Until that, stay well, stay happy. I'll see you there trading live together. Thank you.